Hi guys, I hope you're doing fine and you're enjoying your time wherever you are. So if you're new here, my name is Zolda Biyaki and you should totally click on the subscription button below so that you can get notifications every time I upload something new. So it's been forever. I'm saying forever because I feel like I'm a year late to watch this film, all 3 months, depending on actually when I actually realized, which should be January, but like still I feel so bad, like I should be embarrassed right now because it's now that I'm actually getting to watch the film The Father. I mean, seriously, mortified, like seriously. But that's not the matter, because I'm here and I'm going to talk about The Father because the film, and most importantly, I love Anthony Hopkins and his performances because they are just mind-blowing. So The Father is a film that follows the story of a father, Anthony, who has dementia, and his daughter Anna, who helps take care of him. And basically the plot itself, we are in the memories, we are seeing life, we are seeing the film through the memories of Anthony. And considering the fact that Anthony has dementia, the way he remembers things, how they happened, it's different at some point actually, because when you're actually watching the film, we're actually having most of the film is in one day, and we keep on seeing different perspectives because at some point we are at the end of the day, at some point at the beginning of the day, at some point we are at a different time, because that's how he remembers the things. And you're watching it and it's just amazing, like seriously. It's a little bit confusing at the beginning because like when you're watching it, the first scene we establish who Anna is, but then the second scene we see a different Anna, and it's a little bit confusing, and you're like, wait, who's the real Anna? But like as you continue, you're actually able to establish who the real Anna is. And actually for me, it was when I was doing the second watching, I was watching it for the second time, I was like, oh, that makes sense, you know. I mean, at the second scene, it actually confuses Bill and Catherine to be Anna and Paul, and it was just amazing. The way this plot develops, it keeps giving you a little bit hints over when you're having different perspectives. So it's upon yourself to patch those perspectives together so that you can tell what is actually happening. And at some point, I sympathize with Anthony. I mean, like seriously, this guy is like, he remembers a certain memory and he knows that that's the truth, but then we go to a different time and the memory is all over and it's not even, it didn't happen, it never happened, and it's just frustrating. I was actually surprised that Anthony cried like 3 times. If I was Anthony, I could have just bawled throughout the film. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what's happening to my life anymore, you know. But like Anthony was there, and he at some point actually pauses his life and he'd be like, something fun is happening, because he keeps forgetting things, or he keeps his perspective is different from other people's perspective, like Anna. And it was amazing, it was frustrating. I laughed, I cried a little bit. And it was just perfect. Now, on the casting part, the casting of Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman and all the other 6 people who actually took part in the making of this film was perfect. The way Anthony and Colman and all these people delivered their characters, the way they brought these characters to life was just impeccable. They bring you into their lives, they share their lives, and they just take you to all these emotions, and you just, oh my god, by the time you're done with the 1 hour 36 minutes, you're a wreck, but like a beautiful wreck, you know. I loved it. And then on the cinematography aspect, I loved it. It was amazing. I would say it's creative, but like it's not something new in the industry, but maybe it's me or something. But this is actually the first time I was actually watching a film and all the shots were in rule of thirds, or they ended up in rule of thirds. And for me, that was like, whoa, is it me, or is this just the first film doing this, you know? And I loved it, the way the close-ups used, the extreme close-ups used, mostly like at the end of the film when Anthony is crying for his mommy, and then we have this close-up, he's crying, I'm like, oh my god, Anthony, you're making me cry. And it was amazing, like seriously. I should get the cinematographer and be like, can I kiss you, you know? But like, that's the point. And then on the music aspect, I love the music. Okay, I love the music, sound effects, tracks. I loved every aspect. First of all, we only had sound effects and music, diegetic music, which meant that it was the music that Anthony was listening to that was played while he was listening to during the film. There was no soundtracks, you know, when somebody is going somewhere and there is like a soundtrack, like unnecessary soundtrack on the background, but like we just had it pure. It was so realistic. I'm just working, there's no sound playing around me unless actually I'm listening, and I loved that. I love that. And then the dialogue itself was funny, it was witty, it was just thoughtful. Then you actually have to listen to what Anthony is saying, all the others are saying, to actually connect and get the joke, you know. And it was perfect, like it was perfect. And then coming to the editing part, I can't comment on the, like, okay, the color was amazing, it was amazing, it was good. And then on how the editing was done, it was just seamless, it was flawless. It allows you to just sit down, immerse yourself into this film, and 1 hour 36 minutes later you're like, this was beautiful, this was a masterpiece, and it was just fabulous. The way we are using editing to just transition from one scene to the other, from one time to the other, it was perfect. I watched this film, I cried a little bit, I watched it, I cried again, and I'm like, I'm such a big baby who loves to cry, but like, seeing life from Anthony's perspective, you sympathize with him, because I don't know how people with dementia, or people actually who post their lives to take care of people with dementia do it, but like, you people, you got this. Oh my god. At some point I was frustrated when Paul is slapping Anthony, telling him he's faking it, and I'm like, oh my god, it was so heartbreaking, but it was so beautiful at the same time. So the film, I'm not sure if the film can be found on Netflix, but you can totally try and look it online, so that you can know where you find it, and sit down on a nice day when you have eaten, you have taken a shower, pop your legs up, bring your bowl of ice cream, lick it while enjoying this film, and cry together. You're like, oh my god. Life is beautiful, like, seriously. If you haven't watched it, hop on it, like, seriously. It will make your day, it will make your time, and seriously. Anyway, I feel like I've said seriously so many times. I'm probably going to retake this take, but like, thank you for watching up till this time, and I hope you remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share out there. Anyway, see you next time, and thank you.